30.
I'm not really Bink, let's get it.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw a defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
So still 14 yards to go, second down.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Come on, bro. My nigga is right there, dog. Oh, my Jesus.
Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And this is their third drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Cincinnati.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
What kind of throw is that, Jamie, bro? Come on.
There as that's knocked down and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. The play fake, he'll look to throw, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Run the ball.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Airing one out.
Can I get the pass interference? Oh, this nigga cut off my route.
Picked off around the 27. And he'll take this across mid. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Gain of 2.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Jones.
That's good.
First catch so far for Julio. He's got a first down. Now we watch everything with great anticipation because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, a big one, 1,000. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action, the Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
He was taken down.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They're going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And goal.
What you talking about, Daddy?
And Myers able to knock it through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Complete to 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards, a 1st down.
49-yard.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner.
Bro, come on. This man can't hold on to the damn ball. That nigga ain't dropped shit in practice. Now he's dropping everything.
That option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
All right, D-Tone, you can have Puka back.
The 47. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back.
He ain't jumped for the fucking ball. What you mean that ain't Puka fault?
Has a touchdown.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to
Oh,
see plays unfold and make
Jesus.
their
That
own plays.
nigga ain't gonna jump for the ball right there.
You can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Bro, y'all not gonna go out to the screen. Y'all just gonna stand there and look.
And he'll lose yardage on this one.
Ooh,
Back to
Jesus.
the 13.
I need to
Goes
get
a
y'all
loss of
ready.
a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second and 9 from the 44. He'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Taken down and sacked. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Looking downfield for Jones.
Bro, come on. I can't get no pass interference call. This nigga had both hands on me.
Falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
It's a 57-yard punt, 14 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10.
The first juke that nigga did all game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Oh, Jesus.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Saquon.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 2 at the 40.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick.
He got the arm, bro, but I don't know what the fuck is he doing with these damn passes.
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Njoku, bro, come on. What was all that shit you was doing in practice? You know you can't catch shit.
But maybe here, not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley.
Yeah, Saquon over fucking stumbling.
Gets it to the 30. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll run with Barkley. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
He's brought down by Deion Jones.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Thank you. Oh, my God, this nigga dropped it again, bro. Come on.
14 seconds remaining.
Intended for David. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Thank you for finally catching the ball. Thank you, bro. Jesus. How is that letting it fall?
Dropped at the 1. And they'll
oh, my God, bro.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. And Barkley will try to punch it in.
Bro, okay, Jesus, thank you, because y'all screwed the fuck out of me with my tight end.
Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
Missed the field goal.
And it's no good.
Oh, my Jesus.
And our score stays right where it is.
Jesus.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The quarterback sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Flush to his right.
Let's go.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Down and sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll get.
How did DJ Reader get hurt, bro? Come on.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
Brings up 2nd and
again, it's Barkley.
The 24-yard line.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Let's go.
And
Let's
all the way
go.
in
for a Cincinnati score.
That was a fast audible. I just had to pick a pass play. I didn't even try to get play action.
And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game.
Let's go. And roughing the kicker.
Good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Take over 1st and 10.
All right, come on, defense.
25-yard line.
Who you talking about? Let's go.
Running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1 yard.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun.
Bro, come on. Right there, dog.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
40-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
17. Bengals 15.
2nd and 11. That's complete. Right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And he knocks it through.
Good. Makes the score Falcons 24. Bengals.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. This is Barkley.
Oh, why does he keep stepping to the side?
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 8. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Yep, throw it right to him.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions?
I was trying to go over his head. He was behind me.
Later?
Who would that be?
Maybe one Peyton Manning.
He's
threw
not
28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away.
Oh, that bitch bounced backwards.
And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Going on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running
hard
back.
is it for
And
y'all
he'll
to
get it
block,
up here this
bro?
time to the 21. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Bengals.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield.
Oh, Saquon got hurt. Come on,
bro. An injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Bro, this offense line is trash as hell. You gotta make it through. You gotta make it through. It's okay. It's okay. We trash as hell. We know they trash as hell.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Yards to go.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Now you want to fucking catch the ball, Njoku.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. And a flag
we'll take the pass
comes in as
interference.
that one
That's
falls
a pass
incomplete.
interference. What?
Well, let's see who this
Thank
is
you, man, for giving me everything now. You know, even though the game's over with.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Flushed out right. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And they take a knee.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Let's go. Go down,
Heavy
nigga.
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
I know they're going to have everybody and mom in the back.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to
Why y'all can't give my niggas some time, bro?
Final score, Falcons.
GG, man.
Exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you
Being petty
phrased
now.
it because